Assalamu alaikum class, hope so you are all fine. Today we are going to start the topic General Pervez Musharraf. His era was started in 1999 and ended in 2008. Nawaz Sharif was acting as a powerful PM 1997 to 1999 but had entangled himself with the judiciary and the army. He had started supporting the Taliban and their government in Afghanistan. He refused to hand Osama bin Laden over to US, who suspected his involvement in the bombing of the US embassy. This damaged the Pak-US relations that were already strained since the end of Cold War, which were held in 1991 to 1992. The US was also critical of Pakistan's nuclear ambitions. It angered Guo when Pakistan tested nuclear weapons on 28 May 1998 in response to India doing the same a couple of weeks ago. Pakistan's economic and military aid was stopped by the US, Japan and Western European states. Sharif had to declare emergency in Pakistan and order freezing of the FCAs. FCAs mean foreign currency accounts of Pakistanis who had deposited their saving in foreign currency. This made him unpopular. And the reason was Kargil war. Kargil, some Muslim Kashmiri guerrillas crossed the LOC line of control in April 1999 and captured the Indian occupied towns of Kargil and Dras. The Pakistan government denied any involvement but later admitted India launched a counter-attack and there were skirmishes between the two countries. Pakistan forces were pushed back in May-June 1999 and a possible Pak-India war was prevented by the effort of the US President Clinton. After some initial gains, it had to retreat and Sharif accused General Pervez Musharraf for this humiliation. The army rejected Sharif's accusation. Sharif tried to replace Musharraf with his cousin General Ziauddin Butt. Accordingly, Musharraf's plane was denied landing on the Islamabad airport on his return from Sri Lanka. Musharraf had support of the army, who immediately took control of the government from Nawaz Sharif on 12 October 1999. On 12 October 1999, General Pervez Musharraf became the chief executive of Pakistan. On June 20, 2001, he became the president of Pakistan. He also promised to hold early elections in the country. Now, I will discuss the reforms. Important reforms of General Pervez Musharraf. General Pervez Musharraf took many steps to improve the reforms. The first is industrial reform. General Musharraf took a number of steps to move the country on the path of economic growth and accelerate the process of industrial development in the country. So he established new industry, for example, automotive industry, motorcycle industry, sugar industry, chemical industry, electrical equipment, steel making industry and cement industry. Next point is improving Pakistan economy. The establishment of this industry improved the Pakistan economy. Plans were made to convert thermal plants into gas and coal plant for uninterrupted power supply. During this period, the share of industry in GDP was about 13%. Establishment of Privatization Commission. The commission activated the process of privatization of large industry through privatization. He also took many steps for privatization of educational institutions, PTC and financial institution was carried out. Agricultural reforms. Special concessions were given to farmers. Government gave policy package for the repair and pavement of watering channels to irrigate the field. The next one is educational reforms. He changed the curriculum. For the first time, teaching of computer science and other scientific subjects to students of religious school was started. Health reforms. Several steps have been taken to provide better treatment facility to the people. A special ambulance 1122 was launched to transport patients to the hospital. Next is economic reforms. When the General Pervez Musharraf came to power, the global response to Pakistan nuclear blast was having a negative impact on the economy. Pakistan economic situation has improved despite the September 11, 2001 attacks on the World Trade Center in New York City, threats from India. The civil war in Afghanistan and terrorism in the United States has made Pakistan important. Now the social reform. During the tenure of General Pervez Musharraf, terms like enlightenment and modernization were very popular. He adopted an independent policy in Pakistan. Many private television channels were introduced in the country. For the first time, women were added to the Air Force as flying fighter. For the first time in the Army, beside medical corps, women were recruited as cadets and engineers. Women were recruited as traffic wardens. A woman, Dr. Shamshad Akhtar, you know very well, was made the governor of the State Bank of Pakistan. During Musharraf rule, seats in the National and Provincial Assembly were reserved for women. The next is constitutional reform. During the rule of General Pervez Musharraf, the 17th Amendment to the Constitution of Pakistan was made in 2003, which was a 17th Amendment, under which the President of Pakistan got back the power to dissolve the National and Provincial Assembly. Next topic is administrative reforms. General Pervez Musharraf introduced and implemented the principle of local government on 14 August 2001. What was the objective of local government? Availability of resources at the district level, resolving the local issue at the local level, and transfer of power to the lower level. It consists of Union Council. Union Council, the basic unit of this system, that is Union Council was declared. This head of the Union Council was the Nazim, and the Tehsil or Town Council had a higher status than the Union Council. The next topic is about general election in 2002. General Pervez Musharraf held general election in the country in 2002. In the election under the presidential order, 342 members of the National Assembly were elected, 60 women and 10 minority seats were allocated by quota through 272 ordinary voters. The basic qualification to participate in the election is minimum BA. In 2002 election, PMLQ won majority. Mr. Zafarullah Khan Jamali from Balochistan was elected as Prime Minister. And Mir Zafarullah Khan Jamali resigned as per the decision of his political party. Now, Chaudhry Shujaat Hussain announced that he has become the Prime Minister only for the interim period. Shaukat Aziz, then Finance Minister, was announced as the new Prime Minister. Shaukat Aziz, a member of National Assembly, became the Prime Minister after being elected. Okay class, thank you for listening me. See you in the next lecture. Allah Hafiz.